Shalom. First of all, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Rakakadash. Double honor to teachers, elders, and the boss of Great Millstone. Likewise, brothers out there putting out the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters tuning in. And you have right now that's going on with this migrant crisis, okay? And you take a look at this video that I'm going to be bringing out in part of this lesson, which we're going to look at, you know, what's taking place out in Chicago and what's taking place out in New York. In particular, we're going to focus on New York because it seems to be where a lot of issues are. And so the lesson title today is "They Will Persecute the Northern Tribes Soon." Okay, and throughout this, you're gonna hear excerpt speech coming from the mayor, okay, and also these other politicians or city councils who are describing Jakes, okay, as basically a menace, okay, something bad ready to happen. Okay, let's go into the book of Jeremiah 50 and 33, and it says, "Thus said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were pressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast and refused to let them go." Okay, now we know a lot of Northern Kingdom Hebrew Israelites, you know, tend to have a little bit more of a pride thing because, you know, they're not being shot down on the street like
report on this national crisis, and we're receiving no support. And let me tell you something, New Yorkers. Never in my life have I had a problem that I did not see an ending to. I don't see an ending to this. I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York City. Destroy New York City.
With over 10,000 migrants arriving in the city every month, the metro area is now home to more than 110,000 new migrants, and it's taking a significant toll on the city's resources. Mayor Adams' office estimates that the crisis will cost New York City a staggering $12 billion over the next 3 years. And without a clear exit strategy, tensions are rising.
The typical Negro Hebrew Israelites, you know, so this kind of give them that kind of feeling like, you know, they're not quite as persecuted as we are, but the scripture says totally different. Okay, and a lot of our brothers and sisters in the Northern Kingdom don't know their history. Okay, and as they see right now, the shift, okay, has the focus now, and the focus now is more towards the Northern Kingdom, and not so much as Jake right now. As you're seeing right now, they're building these, news media is coming out and calling the Northern Kingdom as criminals and disease carrying and, you know, freeloaders that are here that are absolutely useless to the society. Okay, and they're making the property value in these places go down, and of all places, New York. Okay, and as you see here, these people are showing their detestable hatred. Okay, for the children of Israel. Okay, Yasharallah, so-called Black American Latino, and right now the focus is on what they call illegal immigrants or migrants. Okay, who happens to be from the tribe of Israel that's coming across the border here. Let's go into the book of Psalms 38 and 12 because we know. Biden was the one that was saying, you know, open up the border, you know, let everybody come through. Then you get Trump on the opposition who was saying we got to protect our border. You know, we got to build a wall.
Something. I've been in the city. I'm 72 years old. I was a New York City cop and also a detective. I went through the turbulent 70s of crime soaring, and then the 80s with the murders, with 2,000 murders a year, crime all over the place. The problem today, we fought it. Cops were able to arrest people for these crimes. Today, what's happening is the cops are not even arresting anybody anymore because they don't want to get involved. What has happened, that officers who get involved with arresting people for committing crimes, all of a sudden they're being fired, they're being micromanaged, and they said like this, I'm not going to lose my pension. So what we have in New York City right now is a city under siege. I just drove by 50th Street, Lexington Avenue, an old hotel that was closed down is being reopened. They're stuffing all these migrants in any and every place they can. But this thing is going crazy. They're not even bidding on it.
Okay, these people are criminals. They're drug dealers. You know, they're bringing diseases. We gotta take a stance against people trying to invade America. And this is the words, the terminology they're using. So these Edomites in their head, they're thinking like, okay, they're being invaded by people who are impeding on their lifestyles. Okay, this is the book of Psalms 38 and 12. It says, "They also that seek after my life lay snares for me, and they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things and imagine deceits all day long." We know right now it ain't no coincidence that Biden is coming out with this mask mandate, okay, and this jab mandate, okay, right now at the height, okay, of all of these migrants, so-called migrants here in Great Babylon, America. Okay, now why didn't they leave those migrants here? Okay, like in El Paso where they're coming through, the border in El Paso, okay, this little town out here. They're not doing that. They're bringing them out to these biggest cities, so that they could put Jakes them amongst these Edomites, with knowing doggone well that these Edomites hate Jakes. They see Jakes them as a pestilence, an intrusion on their way of life. So these people are looking for a way, the elites, these wicked Amalekites are looking for a way that they could ignite a civil war. Okay, and this is the reason why you see they keep pushing it out there, that they're giving free medical, free education. They're going over budget. They're using historical places to shelter Jakes them. Like you get the park and you have these buildings that they're using. Okay, in the meantime, these Edomites are looking at their bank account and seeing that it's dwindling. Their job, they're losing their jobs. They can't make mortgage. Okay, their credit card is all maxed out. And what they're seeing here is this government, okay, much like how the government give the money over to the Ukraine, but don't solve the problem here in Great Babylon, America, is now helping these people who are coming over here who have not, really laid their hand to the brick and done anything to help America be great again, as Trump like to bring over with MAGA. Let's go into the book of Psalms 64 and 5.
Not a sanctuary city anymore, and stop the migration. The buses that show up, he should have them turned around by the state police and let them go back to wherever the hell they came from. Because right now, we're just opening the borders up. And hey, if you're in Central America or in Africa even, and you're hearing, wow, you come to New York City, you get a free cell phone. Half of them are now getting these motorbikes for free, and food, cell phone, lodging. Why wouldn't you come to New York City? And that's why New York City is being destroyed.
5, it says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares. Privy, they say, who shall see them? Okay. Esau, the Edomite, okay, they're looking, okay, to get Jakes and all in one place. Now, we know that if you're coming here in Great Babylon, America, you're coming here either for judgment or salvation. And a lot of these Jakes, okay, in their mindset, okay, they're looking to get, that American life, okay, the free money, okay, or the free medical care, get your children to come up in the next generation, learn how to speak English and get that citizenship. And they don't see the fall of Great Babylon, America, like we do. So they're still seeing this place, okay, as their savior. They're not seeking the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You got brothers out there in New York, out there on the highway and the byway. You get these videos. You look at the video here, you can see a lot of these Jakes, what they call migrants. They're given a way of communicating, cell phone with internet access, free. Okay, which means what? You can go and you can see these lessons and these epistles being put on the unicorn, the internet. Okay, but they're not looking at that. Okay, because again, they're looking towards their king. These Babylonians, these Edomites. Okay, who are promising them, okay, some type of a future here in Great Babylon, America. But it's very twisted. Listen to this guy. Okay, so as you listen to them talk, okay, you can decode the fact that this is only going to turn into a very, very bad situation. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 31:1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they're many, and in horsemen because they're very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, and horses is symbolic of power. Okay, which America, okay, to the eyes of many of these Jakes that are coming across the border who in their mindset believe that they're coming to a better situation, okay, see America as that, that the land of fruit, okay, never ending supply of food, on opportunities, which is far from the truth. Even right now, when you look at it, a lot of the people that are speaking against this are also Jakes themselves, because they themselves, okay, have cleaved unto the so-called white man, okay, as their refuge, okay, and they are looking at these other Jakes that are coming over here, and for them it's an embarrassment, to be quite frank with you. That's what they're thinking. It's an embarrassment. Much like how Jakes see the prophets out in the highway and the byway with Bibles in their hands, and we're saying the Great Babylon America is going to be destroyed, that you're the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, okay, you got to stop eating pork and shrimp and all these abominable food and start being faggots, start committing adultery, all these other different things, and worshiping the false God, and Jesus Christ is not your power, okay? They're looking at it as an embarrassment. We're embarrassing them because we're not the astute, well-spoken men that they used to in these hallowed houses, known as pastors and bishops and priests. okay? And we're not politicians out there giving them the good, the good feel-good message of this prosperity and future here in Great Babylon, America. Let's close out with the book of Joel 3:19, because at the end of the day, okay, this is what's going to happen here to Great Babylon, America. So again, Jakes, some who are crossing those borders, you're crossing the border, okay, for either salvation or destruction. This is Joel 3:19. It says, Egypt should be a desolation, and Edom should be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. And Great Babylon, America has been built with the blood of the children of Israel, also called Black Americans and Latino, and especially here, okay, with the tribe of Gad and the so-called Negroes here, who are the true biblical Jews, okay, Levi, Benjamin, and Judah, okay. And this place is well known for that, well documented, okay, which we see even on the media right now, of how Jacob life means nothing here, okay, pursuing those curses of Deuteronomy 28, where every day, okay, is a struggle to live, whether you have no assurance when you step out of your house, okay, that you're going to be returning back alive, okay. And so right now, we seeing right now the house of Israel, okay, the northern kingdom, okay, are going to be that next target that they're going to go after, okay, which all of us are going to be targeted. But right now, you're going to see that comfort zone that the northern tribes have been able to have here, because they have their own little Spanish-speaking town or whatever the case is like that, and have watched their brothers, the so-called Negroes here in Great Babylon, America, be slaughtered like animals on the street, okay, about right now, to see the rise and the anger of these people who absolutely hate them right now. So just stay tuned to this. This is a continuing edification that's going to be updated as we see things start to move forward. Okay, so Lord, when you edify, let the close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh by Shimi Ashai, by Shimmer Kakadash, that belongs to teachers, scholars, and apostles of Great Millstone. Likewise, brothers, so they're putting on the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.